Canva poster tutorial, how to make a poster in Canva. In this video, we're going to be talking about Canva and how you can easily and simply create a poster in it in the most basic and straightforward way. All right. So to start things off, what you are going to be doing is you're going to come over to your Canva software. Now, once you're in your Canva, what we're going to want to do over here is actually we're going to want to create a design with the poster ratios. So we're going to come over to create a design, and I'm going to search up the poster template. Now, once you search a poster template, it depends on whatever ratio you want to go with. So there's double-sided A3, double-sided A3 portrait, then we have landscape with different inches and a whole lot more. So basically go with any design you want. I'm going to go with a landscape, and I'm going to go with 14 by 11 inches. It's a decent mid-range design, and in this you can add different individualities in your design if you want to, or if you want a more, you could say portrait design, you can simply go ahead with this one. Okay, so it depends if you want it, horizontally affiliated more or vertically affiliated more. So I'm going to go with the vertical one, and let's say I'm going to be creating a poster for, let's say, a concert that's about to come up. So for this, first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a solid background color. Now, once you've chosen this background color, what you are going to do from there is you're going to start getting images for yourselves, okay? So the image that you can go with is obviously, tons and tons of bands that are going to be on that concert. You can add images for them, all right? So if I come here, I'm going to write, let's say metal band images, collage. Let's go ahead and write something like that. So as we can see, there's a lot of band images over here. And, you're going to choose one, which is obviously added to this space in a collage section. So let's say there's this, but the quality for that is pretty bad. Then there's something like this. Now, the quality is pretty good, but there's too many bands to fit in one poster in here. I'd say something like this would be pretty cool. So what you can do is you can open the image up in a new tab. You can actually see its pixels, and this seems fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save it. And now what we're going to do is we're going to come over to remove.bg. Now remove.bg is a website that removes your backgrounds from your photos for totally free. So once we come over here and we're going to ask it to remove the background, as you can see, it removes everything that is needed. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to download it. So once that is downloaded, you're going to come here and paste it into your design. Now once we do that, I'm going to make sure that the ratios for this follow up as so. And once something like that is done, what you can actually do is, you can go ahead and edit it. Okay. So you can edit it by changing, its styling, its coloring. So let's say I'm going to come over to adjust. As you can see, you can make it darker, you can make it lighter, etc. Then change its tints if you want to. I'm going to keep it at the default tint. And we have our brightness. Okay, I'm going to keep it steady over here. We have contrast. Again, make it a little darker. And highlights, I'd say keep it on a low. And shadows, I'd say take a little up. And the whites, let's go a little high on the whites. The blacks, let's say a little more. You can mess around with the vibrance. You can also mess around with the saturation as you go ahead. Then we have our sharpness that I'm going to take to the fullest. Clarity, I'm not going to mess around with a lot. And then we have vignette that I'm going to add slightly. Okay, not too much, but a little. So once you're done with that, what you're going to want to do from here is obviously you can go ahead and start adding some images of some metal concert in this as well. So you can go ahead and search a metal concert. Yeah, you can go over to images, and we have images like these. So let's say I'm gonna go with this image over here, and that's a pretty cool image. Okay, that's a pretty nice image that you can use in your design. Obviously, go with an image that is more high quality, like let's say this one. So what we're gonna do over here is we're gonna go ahead and screenshot it, copy its dimensions, come over here, and you're gonna paste it. Now once you're here and you paste it into your design, there we are. What you're going to want to do is make sure it's filled in. And once it's filled in, what you can do from here is you can position this to the back, okay? And obviously, as you can see, it's pretty overpowering right now. So you can obviously take down the transparency for it. So there's, little nice collage going on in the back, and it's relatively looking pretty decent. Now, once you're done with that, you're going to start adding in your text. So let's say I'm going to add in my text, and obviously it's a concert poster. So you're going to go with a text that, matches the whole vibe. So let's say I'm going to go with, let's go with a pretty aggressive font. So I'd say from all these fonts, the most aggressive one will probably, let's go ahead and search up like that. And let's go ahead with this font. That's gonna look cool. So once you go ahead and add this font in this section, there we are. I'm gonna make the text on it white. There we go. So we can actually see the text. And once this is over here, we're gonna start writing our text. So let's say I'm gonna write something like, let's go ahead and write that in. Then we're gonna add the date for it. There we go. So once you've written this text, obviously I'm going to slightly bigger like that. And once you have done that, you're simply going to add the venue and the dates. So I'm going to choose another text for that. Let's go ahead with this one. And once we've chosen that, there's the text. And once you have chosen the text, what you can do from there is, again, I'm going to change the color for this to white. Font a little bigger so it's clearer to see. Bring it over here. Slightly smaller again. Make sure it's centralized. There we go. And you can add the venue like a Madison Garden. And I'm gonna write something. Okay. So we're gonna write something like that. And we're gonna come here, edit as so. And there we go. Pretty much that is how you're gonna go ahead and create a poster for yourself. Now this poster isn't exactly the most appealing, but it is a poster, and you can obviously make better posters because you can go ahead and add different individual elements for yourself as well. So, you could search up something like metal music, and as you can see, you get so many elements for yourself to add, like these ones. So, let's say I add this over here just as a filler, like that. And I'm gonna make it a little smaller, and just add elements in that obviously make your design pop off and make them look much better. So if there's any empty spaces, add elements over there, and that is pretty much it. That is how you are going to be creating a poster for yourself. And obviously, your poster could be any type, okay? It doesn't have to necessarily be a concert or, specific niche poster. It could be a poster of all types. So yeah, that is basically how you're going to create a poster in Canva in the easiest and most simplest way. So thank you for watching this video all the way till the end. If you enjoyed, please do make sure to drop down a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll be seeing all of you in the very next video. Have a great and incredible day, and I'll see all of you next time. Goodbye.